So in this segment, we're going to be discussing the Conservatives running for second place at best. And it's something I've seen kind of Phil Mulhurst talk about, and I found it deeply embarrassing that the Conservatives kind of conceded this much. But it does show you how fast your political campaign can fall down to deluding yourself into believing that you can win, or at least get to a hung parliament in the next election, to begging the electorate, saying, please make us the party of opposition, the main party of opposition, because all the other ones are trash.
I'm here fighting for every vote for every seat. And the more votes and the more seats we get, the more chance the Conservatives have of winning. And if you are worried by these polls and think somehow we might not win, but it's important, they're there to hold any future government to account, it's really important you vote Conservative. If you vote for anybody else, vote for the Democrats. They won't hold Labour to account. They're not a force to confront them. They're simply an echo of them. They would make them worse. More taxes, more spending, more borrowing, more wokery, more nonsense.
This is more evidence to vote for the Lib Dems even over Labour. Don't threaten us with a good time, Dave. That's all I'm hearing right now. But this is what I mean. Like, especially with if you look at where he is, he's most likely at a farm, and the farmers. The farmers are the ones that have been impacted by Brexit dramatically because of all the paperwork and stuff. So I doubt they're going to be that happy with Conservative Party policy. And so this idea, he's saying, like, you don't want the Lib Dems as the official opposition, you want us. It's just, you've conceded, you've lost. And your best bet is saying, look, make us Team B, effectively. Make sure we're the ones that are leading opposition. It is crazy. Like, I've never seen such a fall from grace like this. Such a fall from a high office like this.
They wouldn't hold them back, they'd encourage them to go further. So it's so important that we get all Conservative voters out to back our government, to back Rishi, and to make sure we cross that winning line on July the 4th.
Across the winning line. You've just talked about wanting to be... You've just talked about wanting to be the party of opposition. Is that the winning line for you now? Is that the bar for success for the Conservative Party? I thought Sunak was saying, no, they're going to win the election. They're confident of it. And now the winning line is just having more seats than the Lib Dems. Wild, isn't it? How fast things can change. You've got a former Prime Minister here in David Cameron effectively begging these farmers and anyone listening to vote Conservative so that they can be the party of opposition, the main party of opposition. Wow, like, imagine botching it this badly, from going from the highs of around an 80-seat majority to this. It must be a very, very rare event in world politics, honestly, and we are witnessing history here, the fall of one of the most successful political parties in the history of the world, really, when you look at it. They might fall into extinction here, and there's a large part of me that is glad to see it.